plays. Oh boy, Chelsea. Last video certainly was something. What did you say?
Oh God, Candy, what have you done?
Candy, we love you, girl, but you are scary.
You're a savage, honey, and we salute you. Anyways,
Yes.
welcome back to another reaction of us to something sweet to bite.
Yeah, and if you probably don't know, but we got our own plushies with us, so if you guys are here to react with us, I suggest you do possibly the same if you are feeling that way too. Best keep something with you, just hold on to, just in case. Or if you guys are basically actual sadists and actually enjoy our reactions and such, then yeah, we hope you enjoyed this. I am not certain what this chapter is gonna in store for us, but boy, it's gonna be something.
Knowing Candy Mare, yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
Well then, shall we begin?
Do we have a choice?
Yes, in 3, 2, play.
The following reading contains subject matter that
I
some
just want to make
listeners
sure
might
that the
find
audio is going
disturbing.
okay.
Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah, because we all know what happened last time.
Yeah. Emo Gak. Definitely
Outside,
great.
Applebloom
Aw,
and
Sweetie
Scootaloo
Belle.
were already a good ways down
That's
the
a cute
Aw.
drawing of her.
Applebloom kicked at a pile of dead leaves. Any chores from Real or Made Up forgotten as the pair headed towards Sweet Apple Acres in the privacy of their clubhouse. Applebloom was still furious.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Diamond Tiara. Why does she and Silver Spoon always gotta turn everything into a competition?
Oh, Applebloom.
They don't fucking know.
Regular night is supposed to be fun. Who cares?
This is
if
previous
it's
gen
Candy
Diamond
or
Tiara and Silver Spoon.
Seemed like you did back there.
Yeah,
Chimed in
Scootaloo is calling you
crunching
out.
a few dead leaves herself.
I know.
Applebloom sighed heavily.
Can I just say that Applebloom's voice is adorable in this?
Those feelings get under my skin.
Yeah,
like the
seriously.
ticks on hound
They're
dog.
all fitting.
But it's too late to back down now. We gotta find a way to beat them.
Scootaloo gave her wings a few hummingbird-like flutters as she bounced into the air, trying to cheer her friend up.
But that shouldn't be too hard. It's 3 against 2.
I'm gonna push you
Even
to the
if we
side,
did
Ballon,
end up
just so
leaving
I
a little
will need you
candy
for later.
Nightmare Moon.
Applebloom glared at her friend, who quickly added,
Which we're not. I'm just saying, even if we did, we should still have more candy than they do at the end of the night.
Hey,
This isn't gonna end well.
said
No, it
Applebloom,
won't.
smiling as some of her anger drained away.
those two ain't got a chance against the combined might of the cutie mark crusaders.
3 against 2, huh?
Woo!
Be so sure of that.
Oh,
Panted
sweetie.
Sweetie Belle as she finally caught up with her
Aw.
two friends.
Remember what happened at the egg hunt during the last Spring has Sprung celebration?
Oh.
Scootaloo tilted her head back, as if she were trying to visualize the event that Rarity's little sister spoke of.
Yeah. Diamond Tiara bet she could find the most chocolate eggs. We thought for sure we had beat her. But then it turned out she had a good 50 baskets worth of chocolate. I had no idea there were even that many.
Which she probably
hidden.
bought.
That's because
Yeah.
there weren't that many hidden.
Sweetie
That
Belle
shouldn't
slowed
count
to
as
a canter beside her
disqualification.
friends as she caught her breath. The trio turned onto the dirt road that led out of town. It wouldn't be much longer
Okay,
until
so
they were at their
far
clubhouse.
the video is
I
going
overheard my
normally.
sister gossiping a while after
That's
that.
awesome.
And she was saying that Diamond Tiara didn't even bother hunting for any eggs. Instead, her father had just gotten her an entire
Yep, you
pallet
called
of
it.
those chocolates from his outlet store. All she did while we were running around like
Wow.
a bunch of agitated chickens was fill up her baskets laughing the whole time.
Oh.
That's cheating. Why didn't you
Yeah,
say
good
something
call,
sooner,
Applebloom.
Sweetie Belle?
Demanded Applebloom,
Yeah, really.
stomping in the dust.
Well, I didn't want Rarity to know I was eavesdropping on her. Besides,
There's nothing
we
wrong
had
with
already
that.
picked over her eggs months ago. There was no
Hey, it's
reason
better
to
than being a
back.
cheater.
Sweetie Belle looked down sadly as she
Yeah,
walked.
really.
Rarity was just as outraged when it happened. That there was nothing any pony could do. There was no rule against some pony finding a pallet full of eggs.
Wow, that's
So
a
you think
stupid
she's
rule.
going to do the same thing this time?
Yeah,
asked
really.
Scootaloo as the trio weaved their way through the outskirts of the apple
Dirty bitch.
orchard.
You think she's going to get filthy rich to just buy her a bunch of candy and then she'll say she collected it? I wouldn't doubt it. I don't remember seeing her or Silver Spoon once while we were trick-or-treating with Pinkie Pie last year.
Said Sweetie Belle matter-of-factly.
So that's it. We're beat before we even start.
Applebloom smacked her head dramatically into the front door of the Cutie Mark Crusaders clubhouse.
We're done for.
Not necessarily.
said Sweetie Belle as she gently nudged Apple Bloom out of the way.
Ooh,
so
she
could
has a
open the door.
plan.
The unicorn
Ooh.
filly rummaged in her saddlebags as her friends followed in behind her.
Though, we'd never be able to come up with that kind of money Diamond Tiara's dad has. There is something we can do.
Carefully, Sweetie
It's
Belle
for
spread
real
the pages
estate.
Now this I need to
snatched at the
hear.
library on the
All right,
tiny
let us
table
hear.
the fillies used to make their plans. Scootaloo examined the old wrinkled paper.
Hey, aren't those pages from the old book Pinkie Pie was trying to show us?
Oh.
Yep,
Ooh.
What you have in mind?
Oh
Asked Apple
no.
Bloom, confused.
I
Nothing
noticed
good
some
can
lucky
come out of
pages
this.
before we left the
Oh,
library.
how
A lot of
karma
that books looks like
is as
history and
sweet as a
mythology. Except
as a
these
poisoned
pages right
caramel
here are
apple.
recipes for all different kinds of classic
This is
Nightmare
not
Night
gonna
treats
go
and
well.
candies.
Sweetie Belle beamed,
This is so not
self-satisfied
gonna
in her
go
own
well.
brilliance.
I would
Her
not make
friends
candy with that
just
kind of
stared at her.
recipe,
Don't you get
especially
it?
of an old
We
book.
can't buy extra candy like that cheating Diamond Tiara, but we can make extra candy instead.
Well,
Scootaloo
it's not
screwed
a
up her
bad
face
thing, but
suspiciously.
gosh.
So to counter her cheating, we'll cheat too? Don't think of it as cheating.
Said Sweetie Belle, smoothing out the parchment.
Think of it as evening the playing field. We'll still go trick-or-treating on Nightmare Night, but if Silver Spoon and Diamond Tiara don't, then we'll have more candy than they do for sure. This is just to make sure they play fair. And since the pages seem to have all the original recipes
Sweetie's
for a
got a
variety of
point.
candy, no pony can accuse us for just buying
Yeah,
store-bought
really.
candy.
But-
Also,
It's the
like,
perfect
Yeah.
plan.
I really
Oh,
hope
sweet
that
baby.
that.
Said Apple
But
Bloom.
honestly, I do
It seems
remember
like
what
it's
happened to
honest
Diamond
to
Tiara
me.
and Silver Spoon, and I will admit that was really kind of
Said
satisfying.
Scootaloo,
Well,
settling
when we
on
get
her
there,
haunches.
let's be sure to
I
have the
won't put
proper
those two
reaction.
high and mighty fillies in their place as much as the next pony.
I'm probably gonna be horrified and
doesn't feel right.
elated at the
Scootaloo
same time.
looked over
because
the
fuck them.
pages.
And besides, this seems like it might be a lot of work, too. We're not exactly the best chefs in Ponyville.
Oof.
Pretty much everything we try to cook, we end up burning.
How do
She
you
made a
burn
face,
that,
remembering
honestly?
a few incidents with some very burnt cupcakes.
That's the best part.
Said Sweetie Belle excitedly.
Huh?
I've been looking for something
Oh,
to do with my
God.
sister for Nightmare Night since she's a great cook. And I'm sure she'll help me make all kinds of sweets. And then
Aww.
if Apple Bloom asked Applejack, she would help out too. That's actually not a bad plan.
Oh, so
That's
that's where the
Scootaloo
caramel
thoughtfully.
apple part came
I
from.
could probably talk to Pinkie Pie and get her to help me make some
That
candy
poor
as
Apple,
well.
poor
He's
Apple Bloom.
always looking for an excuse to make
Yes.
more
And poor
sweets.
AJ, Jesus
The
Christ, that
truth
was
is, you better
horrifying.
eat what she makes.
Yeah.
Giggled Apple Bloom.
But I don't know, girls. Are y'all sure you
That
want
was
to do
so
this?
fucking bad. Oh my
At
god.
least
to take
there's
back
no
from the
dumb
challenge.
ways
It's
to
just even with her,
die.
I gotta say, I still have
So,
my doubts.
Candy actually just got in
Let
touch with
put it
me,
to you
and
this way, Apple Bloom.
And I'm
Said
gonna
Sweetie Belle,
ask her if she
passing
wants
each
in.
filly a page from the old Nightmare Night
Okay,
book with
okay.
magic.
Do you really think you can stand to
Wouldn't
see
that be
us
something? The
not
mayor of the
Diamond
mayor of the
Tiara's
hour
Ponytail
joining this
all
little
our
our little.
candy again?
Oh, should we pause for a bit?
Sure. Let me just.
Okay, pausey break, people. Oh, here's the thing. Seems the Floof Queen has something to add to that.
So we might have we might have the star performer of something sweet to bite joining our little reaction. I just gotta get the okay from her.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty interesting. We'd be having the star, and that's basically centered around in this story the main ghoul. well, we'll guys let you know if things come up. All right, guys. It may take a little while.
So while we wait, let us continue
Yes.
to see what happens next.
Yes. Anyways.
God help us all.
Oh.
It's more beautiful than I
there-
could have
God.
imagined.
Oh no.
Things are so tall.
Oh
Things
no
so
no
and so
no no no
high.
no 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 no! I know where this is going. This is not
Why
good.
did you wait so long to bring me here?
This is
Because,
basically
my
like a
little
kid
Muppet,
going
the
to like
castle can be as
Disneyland or
dangerous as it
something.
is
This is
beautiful.
basically that aura I
Looks like
get
its
from this
inhabitants,
child.
really. This is even more dangerous
This
than
is
us.
so not going
But
to
that
go
is
well.
something
And
they-
to everybody who
Like
knows
on
what
stake.
this story, I think we all know what's
This
going to
like an old
happen.
time, that is.
Yes.
One more little village to
God
spare
help us.
won't bother these folks none.
Oh, magic! Real magic? Do you think we'll get to see some, Daddy?
It is a damn
I've no
sin
doubt,
what this
though.
bastard did to this
The
poor
unicorn
filly.
folk can't seem
Yes.
to live without it. not, but can either mind.
And here's the
Oh, some
here's the other thing.
ponies, son, all the crops don't grow.
In my previous
Oh, flip lively now,
reaction
there'll
of
be plenty of
this,
time to go
well,
after we
my old
deliver our
reaction to
goods.
this, I'd be like, this guy's like the equivalency of Shao Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist.
Stately, but this one looks like...
I've never seen it. I don't know who that is, but I will take your word
Well,
for
let's
it.
just say he's a bastard.
Oh, like this douchebag?
What is that heavenly
And what makes this even worse is that he's done this to several other fillies and
Yes, this
colts.
is that unicorn fellow sweet shop I mentioned.
That is horrifying!
It is
Yeah.
a sight.
Dude, that is like the
It looks
worst
like a sweetie
mistake you
itself,
could
it
ever
does.
fucking make.
Best we bring our produce
And
round
this
and
guy
stack.
happens to be an
Unicorns
alchemist.
can get right stuffy that what salts
This is
cannot
so
do their
wrong.
footballs
This
and
is so
salts
fucking
can't.
wrong. Don't go in there, god damn it!
Dark this way. The
Even
fog
though
is
it's
so
gonna
inviting.
happen.
For all
Ah,
that, that's a different
why?
sort of business, Moppet. Business first,
God.
as I say, plenty of time for gawking and messing about before we go home.
But I don't ever want to think about going
Speaking of which,
home.
this
Not
does seem
yet.
like one of those
Place is
Disney,
so
those dark
amazing,
Disney
Doc.
movies. Is like,
I wish we could
you
stay
have the
here
father
forever
in
and ever.
this, that's literally
I
the
couldn't
love,
take care of
supportive
you, Mum, if
guy,
you
that's
did
basically
that,
the
my
best for the
sweet.
family.
What's so
Yeah.
fresh from your mind? Oh, here's our patron now. Hold on, brought you a fresh shipment I have, and my little one, as you suggested. She's ever so fascinated by your shop, she is. Is it alright if we have a
God,
step
you
in
are
and
gonna
have a look
regret
at
that so
Certainly.
much.
Why insist, good sir? Come right in.
Wooden!
Ah,
That's
is
Wooden!
this the dog you
Spaghetti
spoke of so
Man!
glowingly?
Indeed,
Oh.
she is your lordship, the apple of our eye. This
I'm
one,
sorry.
and our pride and
Oh,
Hello,
God.
little one. I do
Oh.
so
Don't.
adore children. That's why I took the
Don't
shop
say it
over
like
Yeah,
that.
sure
after
you
my
do, you
grandmother passed
dirty
away.
motherfucker.
Da, he closed the door just by looking at it. Was that magic, Da?
Indeed it was, dear. Now mind your manners. Don't whisper in front of the gentle colt.
Here you are, little one. A taste of something sweet, as I promised your father.
Oh, cool. I've never tasted something like this. It's so rich and creamy. Hey, what's it called?
Chocolate. One of the finer varieties we offer here. Here, have some.
Oh, you dirty son of a bitch.
This one's even sweeter, mister. I love it.
You know, not even Riella would do
I can't
this.
believe it. I could just eat them all day.
But then again, there are
I'm so
sick
glad you
people
feel that way.
like him and
There now, you're
out there
spoiled,
in this
child,
world,
you
and
will.
just
We've
God,
got
why?
at our home.
Damn it, dude, get your
Look, we
daughter
have
and
that
get the
with us
fuck
on
out of there.
home
You're going
even,
to set
haven't we?
yourselves up for
Please allow me to indulge the
being
child.
down.
I do so love to see a happy, smiling face on some pony who truly appreciates my confections.
Not even
You're
Lance
You're a
would go
son of
this
a bitch.
far.
Here, child,
That's-
try this one. I think you will find
I'm
it
gonna-
I
most
have plenty of
interesting.
Candy Maker OCs, and they are nothing like this
Tasty,
schmuck.
It's sweet enough,
I'll
but
believe
it
you.
also tastes kind of chilly.
Oh.
I feel funny.
Of course you
Oh.
do, sweetheart. All that sugar in your little body bound to make you feel odd. Oh, I think that's
Sugar
enough,
usually
girl.
would make you hyper.
Begging your pardon, but she's just not used to such fancy things as you have here.
No, Da, I feel really, really weird.
Huh?
All floating.
I don't feel so good.
Da? Where are you? Why can't I see?
Teleport!
Why can't I hear?
God, no.
Where did she
Do
go?
you need a moment?
She's underfoot, I'm sure. Most children are. But
Uh,
nothing you need
no,
to
I'm
concern
good.
yourself with.
okay.
The child is quite safe.
Oh,
You,
no.
on the other hoof.
She is not safe, you
This
lying,
is quite dangerous, you
stupid
know.
son of a bitch.
There's magic about. Ponies appearing and disappearing all the time. One more little pony
You
disappearing
Wow,
won't
you
bother
think the
anyone.
place where unicorns
Stay
would
back.
not be
What are you doing
scum?
last night?
Well,
I thought
that.
that was obvious, dear fellow. Making you disappear.
how? What? 28
What just
stab wounds,
happened?
man!
Ow! Why?
Nightmare
Son of a bitch.
Night.
Fluttershy!
Hated Nightmare Night.
No, not
She
her.
moved from
Not
window to window inside
Fluttershy.
a cottage,
Oh,
looking out onto the fog.
No.
I will say this, the art is really... I will say this, the art here is really good.
With its light dying slowly by the
I
second,
know.
the stars winked and shimmered as they grew brighter with each passing moment. Their sparkling presence
Oh,
pierced
this
the
is
misty
not gonna go
darkness
well.
like
I'm
so
feeling-
many
I think I
sparkling
remember
nuggets,
this
nervous.
bringing
moment.
little comfort to the apprehensive Pegasus.
I don't, and I'm kind of
Fluttershy could
afraid
hear the
to
distant
relive
Well-
what's
laughter
going
and
to happen.
screams floating just above the music drifting from Ponyville, but she wanted no part of the celebration. Oh, the little bats and black cats were
Fluttershy.
quite enough. She
She is
didn't even
not
mind the
prepared
tiny
for this.
spiders.
No.
Even though she refused to carve one herself, she actually thought the jack-o'-lanterns were more goofy than sinister. Those were all fine,
Depends.
but even so, ever since she was a little
Oh
Pegasus
my
she had
God.
spent Nightmare Night quaking in terror.
Oh,
It didn't help that growing
Oh,
up in
poor
Cloudsdale, the
Shy.
predominant decoration
poor
in her
thing.
fillyhood had been wreaths of lightning and perils of thunder. It
I'm
didn't help
almost
that she was
afraid to
such a
know what's
poor
going to
player
happen
that she
next.
couldn't keep up with the other Pegasi children as they flit back and forth collecting treats across the inky sky.
Oh.
She always ended up on her own,
That
cold
poor
and in the
girl.
dark, with only sudden flashes of lightning and
Aw.
ringing thunder for company. What was worse than that, on Nightmare Night more than any other night of the year, the darkness between those flashes were pregnant with far more disturbing terrors. Especially if you had a friend named Rainbow Dash who loved the trick part of Trick or Treat
Oh,
more
boy.
than any amount of treats. It wasn't entirely Dash's
Though
fault, though.
though there
Nor
was
she
an
the only
episode where
pony that
Fluttershy
seemed
did
to
scare her
delight in Fluttershy's
friends.
terror when she was little. The yellow
And that was
Pegasus just
awesome on
seemed
all
to be
kinds
an
of ways,
easy
all kinds of
target
levels.
for spooky tricks.
Levels,
She
though it
didn't
didn't
help
start
that
out
she'd
kind of.
jump at the slightest sound or cringe from the silliest mask. It was just who she
But
was.
I was very impressed
The
by what
fact her
Fluttershy was able to
screams were thought
accomplish.
of as adorable didn't help matters in the
Kudos
slightest.
to you, Butterfly Horse.
So Fluttershy locked herself away on Nightmare Night. No decorations, no fellowship, no candy, and certainly no visitors if she could help it. This was well known in Ponyville. Over the years, her friends had learned to give her privacy on Nightmare
Yeah.
Night, but that didn't stop the
Yeah.
occasional mischievous filly or colt from coming out to her cottage to torment her. Fluttershy really didn't hold it against
Bastards.
them. It was in the spirit of the holiday, after all.
Yeah, but
She just
you can only do
hated
it
the
so
holiday and
much.
wished every pony would leave her alone. There were, of course, the occasional unavoidable visitors who didn't know about Fluttershy's reticence. Last year, a friend Twilight had come to see her. The shy Pegasus wouldn't have minded that so much, but she had brought Nightmare Moon with her.
Oh, it's just Luna.
Even if it was only
Oh, yeah,
Princess
that
Luna,
episode! That
Fluttershy had thought for
episode!
sure her heart would burst in
Luna
her chest.
Eclipse. That
It
was
had been one of the scariest nightmare nights
really,
of
really
her
well done.
adult life. Thankfully, nothing all that bad really happened in the
Plus,
end, but
Luna could just
that
flat
just
out
made
go into the
Fluttershy feel
freaking
the
Nightmare
need to be
Moon
all
mode
the more
and just
vigilant.
remain herself.
Tonight, for example. Tonight had been the
And that was
quietest
awesome, by the
nightmare
way.
night that the troubled Pegasus had seen in years.
Hmm.
Tonight had been
I
the
am almost
quietest
afraid
nightmare
to
night
know
that
what's going to
the
happen.
troubled Pegasus had seen in years. The peace was welcome. She was loath to admit it, but so far the night had been perfect. Home in the late autumn evening should have been enough to lull any pony into a peaceful repose.
I'm afraid
However,
of knowing what's going
the
to
usual
happen.
chirp of crickets and distant
Yep.
calls of owls were absent tonight. There was only one kind of punctuation
God.
to every sighing breeze, infrequent but still present. The
Music.
sharp screams of the pony folk down in Ponyville. It
Oh,
occurred
gosh.
to pensive Pony that the music of the town's
that's
traditional
horrifying.
costume dance had long since died away. Thinking about it, it was late enough in the evening now that the dance should have been long over. Most of the town should have been winding down their frightening frivolity. The young trick-or-treaters heading home for their beds to get up for school in the morning, and those who had work
Wait,
doing
who goes to
likewise.
school after
It should
Halloween?
have only been the very dedicated to the holiday, or
I don't know.
privately, Fluttershy thought, the very stupid who would be up this late. So, Fluttershy remained prowling in her cottage, long after she would have been asleep, trying to figure
the
out
hell
why
is
the night's
that?
activities
That's a
didn't seem to
scream.
be ending.
A
Why
blood-curdling
was it that
scream.
the
Screaming.
screams that sounded more bone-chilling by the moment were echoed by
Oh God! Oh God! God!
Surely most of the children should be asleep by now.
Oh God!
Thus
Oh God!
lost in
Oh
thought,
God! No! No! No!
Fluttershy never saw
No! 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 No!
anyone
No!
walk up to
No!
the
This
path
is
that
not
led
good.
to
This
her
is not
door.
good at
Hold
all.
on to your plushie!
Ah
The knock
shit!
echoed like a clap of thunder in Fluttershy's ears, causing her to leap straight up in the air and give a tiny squeak. She thought for sure the noise would have been enough to wake the dead, but it couldn't have been that loud as her bunny, Angel, was still sound asleep on the living room rug.
Angel.
The knock sounded again at her
Oh,
front
Good
door,
God.
and this time the frightened pony could identify that this was all the noise was. Carefully, she brought herself to the door and gave her traditional holiday greeting.
Go away! No candy here! Visitors not welcome on Nightmare Night.
She listened intently, hoping to hear the sound
that's
of
typical
hooves clip
Fluttershy.
clomping away. Instead, there was only silence.
Oh God!
Still afraid, but mildly curious, Fluttershy. There was
Don't
only
open the door! Don't
silence.
open the door! Don't open the
Still
door!
afraid,
Know your
but
survival
mildly
instincts!
curious, Fluttershy crept toward one of the windows that looked out
Don't
on
open the damn door!
from her. Still.
It's
Then the
that
knock
type of
came
cliche.
again.
Please go away.
Tried Fluttershy.
I just want to be left alone. Can't you just leave me alone?
Oh,
There was still no
Fluttershy.
answer. Fluttershy pressed her ear to the door,
Oh,
hoping for
God.
some telltale sound that would let her know if her uninvited guest was going away or
This is
still
not
haunting
going to
her
go well.
doorstep. She
I'm
couldn't
holding
hear
bound straight to
anything.
my chest right now.
Then the thought occurred to her: what if the pony on the other side of the door was hurt? What
Oh
if
no.
she had come here for help but couldn't speak? Her curiosity momentarily overwhelming her fear, Fluttershy
Oh,
tilted
God.
and opened her
Fluttershy,
front
no.
door just a crack,
Curiosity,
just enough to see
curiosity
No,
kills
no.
the cat.
No.
who was out there.
Crap. No, 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 no,
pony
no, no,
stood
no.
on Fluttershy's doorstep. Confused,
Oh, God.
she opened the door a little wider, letting a few tendrils of fog drift into her home. There was no
Oh,
sign that
God.
the pony had been there. It must have just been the fragile pony's own overactive imagination, Fluttershy reasoned. She breathed a sigh of relief. However, her respite would be short-lived, as it was shouted by a sudden high-pitched squeal from behind her that made her whirl and slam the door. Fluttershy's pale eyes darted around the room, trying to find the source of the high, keening sound. She didn't know what she was expecting, but it wasn't this. She found
Oh,
that it was
God.
Angel, laying as flat as possible against the rug,
Angel.
every hair of his normally soft
Oh,
bun
God.
coat bristling, looking for all
Angel
intents
knows.
and purposes
He knows what's
like
up.
a ball of pure primal fear.
Oh, I know he
He was
does. He ain't
squealing like
stupid.
mad
He
between
knows.
teeth, gnashing in what she could only assume was terror. Fluttershy had never seen him so afraid.
Oh, God.
What's wrong, Angel?
Oh, God.
You've never been faced by Nightmare Night before.
She tried to comfort him,
Uh-oh.
reaching with one hoof to
You're
try
not
to soothe his
prepared
foot.
for what's about to
As the
happen.
forehead came close, Angel suddenly lunged and bit Fluttershy hard
Ooh.
enough to draw blood. With quick little leaps, he
Oh,
bolted up
God.
the stairs that led to Fluttershy's
Well,
room.
he's scared.
Shocked more
Animals
than hurt,
basically
the
will
two
act
I know.
rationally
Pegasus almost didn't
when they're
hear the
scared.
knock as it echoed
I know
against her
that.
door once again.
I know that.
It wasn't
Yeah, well,
terror
some
that
people
sat
wouldn't.
inside Fluttershy's heart at the sound of the uninvited stranger's return, but a new emotion that smoldered and burned.
Oh.
Angel had never bit her before. Whomever it was that was out there, they had scared Angel very badly, and it seemed like they wanted to do the same to her.
Oh, God.
One night out of the year, all she wanted was to be left alone. Was that too much to ask? She hated Nightmare Night. She
Apparently.
hated the scary costumes, the frightening decorations, the noisy children, and the irresponsible adults. She hated that children were encouraged to go around menacing adults for treats. She didn't even like candy that much. Well, she wasn't going to stand for it. Whoever was at her door was about to get a piece of her mind.
Uh-oh.
Fluttershy threw open the front door and filled her lungs so she could
God.
tell every pony, any pony, exactly where they could go. The words died on her lips.
Oh, God.
Pumpkins. It was as if
So
a patch of pumpkins had
many
sprouted in her front yard like
pumpkins.
magic. Jack-o'-lanterns as far as
Oh,
the eye
God.
could see. Their
Oh,
soft glow
God.
lighting the fog as the moon had done before it set.
Oh, I've heard these music.
It took
Oh,
a
I've heard these
moment for
themes before.
Fluttershy's mind to register what she was seeing. Somehow,
I think I
in the
remember
space of
this.
time it took her to check on
I'm not gonna
Angel,
say anything,
her
but I
entire
remember
front yard had
something
been
like this.
filled with grinning, grimacing, ghoulish, and ghastly jack-o'-lanterns. They smiled up at her from her front
Oh,
stoop.
God.
They glowered down from the nearest trees. A few even bobbed along in the brook that ran beside her cottage, eyes glowing despite the water
What
that
the
must
fuck?
surely be able to quench their candle flames. Just on the edge of hearing,
Those are not normal
Fluttershy
jack-o'-lanterns.
could
Go
sense
inside.
Hush giggling,
Yeah.
moving around
Oh,
the side of the
God!
house.
Ah!
This had to be some kind of prank,
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
tried Fluttershy.
Honey, this ain't Rainbow Dash.
This is a very impressive trick, but
It's not a trick,
not
girl.
very funny. Please come out.
Fluttershy, run for the hills, honey. Don't look back.
You frightened poor Angel, and you're scaring me too. Hello?
The Pegasus shivered.
Oh, no!
Glowing faces seemed to be mocking her as the last sparks
Oh,
of
God.
bravery brought
Oh,
on by
God.
Angel's
Oh, God, I heard something.
Existence. The laughter was no longer distant now. It crept and crawled just out of sight. There were no screams either. The town was dead quiet. Had the screams... Had they been sharper than last year? Had they always been as loud as that?
Oh.
Why were they silent now?
Oh
Why was there no
God.
sound at all but a
Oh,
few
God.
menacing chuckles? There was something wrong about all this, especially these mysterious pumpkins.
Oh, you have no idea.
Very, very wrong. Fluttershy
Took
squeaked
you
and
long
shut the door
enough.
as gently as possible before locking and barring it and turning to flee.
Where the hell is Discord when you need
Instead,
him?
she had to get away.
Maybe he was
At
still
each window,
stoned
there was
by
a glowing
then.
grin peeking inside, their burning
Oh,
eyes
shit.
easily visible through Fluttershy's thin curtains.
So I guess it'd be
She
like,
retreated upstairs.
I have no idea
hoping
what
to
I'm
find an
supposed to
escape from
do
the
because I
jack-o'-lantern's
was busy
blazing
being
glares
stoned.
beneath the blankets on her bed. Instead, as she entered the one place she thought
Oh
would be
God.
safe from the horrible smiles, she beheld a sight that stopped her in her tracks and chilled her to the bone. It was a cool
God.
night, and Fluttershy often left one window open to let the breeze into her bedroom while she
Oh
slept.
no.
She left the window open tonight as well,
Oh, no,
and the
no,
room
no,
was filled almost to overflowing with sneering, snarling, and screaming jack-o'-lanterns wreathed in fog. This close, each face was almost familiar, but
What?
twisted by agony and fear. But that wasn't
fuck?
what froze the blood in Fluttershy's veins. There was a red smear across her bed.
Oh,
It
God.
was almost black in the pumpkin light. A few scraps of white
Oh, God.
furs scattered about, washed the same.
No!
Well,
Oh my
Fluttershy
God!
might not have
Angel's
noticed
dead.
it in the gloom, were it not for the ponies gathered around.
I
the
guess you could
stand,
say it was
heads
Wabbit
low,
season.
the urgent sounds of their chewing and swallowing
Ah! Fuck!
filled the room. One pony arched its head.
That sounds so nasty.
Something streaming and red caught between its teeth.
You gotta admit the
slipping
sound effects
slowly
are really
before
effective.
snapping and sending a spray of scarlet liquid
Yeah,
across
really?
Fluttershy's
Oh God,
face.
that's horrifying.
She squeaked in alarm.
Oh, that's sick.
The liquid was still warm and just a little salty as it dribbled down her face and into her mouth.
Ugh, ugh.
The creatures stood among the jack-o'-lanterns,
Oh!
tendrils of fog from the open windows spilling around their hooves. One by one, they turned from their meal.
Ow!
Raised their
That sounds
heads
so
in
wrong.
unison and stared at Fluttershy, mouths set in bloody grins, unblinking eyes.
What the fuck? What
They
the
laughed
fuck?
as
What
their
the fuck
eyes
is going
moved
on?
over towards her, the rest of their bodies motionless. Then they started
Zombies!
to
Oh
sing.
God.
Laughed as their eyes moved over towards her, the rest of their bodies motionless. Then they started to sing.
Ow!
There it
They started to
is!
move towards her, only more fluid as they went, but only slightly.
Oh crap. Oh crap.
Their
Oh crap.
bodies making
Oh crap.
a
Candy, what?
strange, rustling noise,
Die!
like dead leaves. As they
Oh,
spread out
God.
from Angel's shredded body, his
Ow!
little eyes looked up at
God!
Fluttershy, glassy and dead. Fluttershy was petrified. She could feel her heart thundering in her chest, her blood coursing through her veins. She couldn't move. There was something wrong with these ponies. As they moved slowly towards her, bits
Oh,
and
God.
pieces of them seemed to fall off, rolling away or landing with a wet plop.
Ow! That sounds so gross!
Beneath Tails' hooves as
Why?
they came nearer, and Fluttershy couldn't help but think of them as her friend's skulls. Flames began to creep over her bedroom carpet from
Sheesh.
exposed candles.
Not sure how negative would feel about this.
She felt herself sinking to the floor, every muscle in her body shivering, shaking.
No,
Her mind was
negative
as
up.
blank as their unblinking eyes. Fluttershy's vision began to fade as panic seized her in
fuck?
unrelenting jaws. Yet she could still make out their razor-sharp smiles as they drew within inches
Never
of
thought
her
you could make
trembling
candy
face.
Friday.
Oh
Her
God.
breath was oddly sweet. The taint of blood only slightly
Maybe my
stung
pepperoni
her
fan will come up with.
nostrils. As the nearest
Yeah,
movement of
ghostly
the
children.
prostrate
Yeah,
Pegasus,
creepy children.
something inside her snapped. With a shout full of
Run!
guttural anguish and despair, Fluttershy
Run,
lunged at the
bitch!
distorted pony with a snarl
Run!
and took a bite out of its nose. The creature flinched, a
Ooh.
bizarre, warbling shriek rising from its throat as it backed away. With a howl bordering on madness, Fluttershy plunged through the thickening flames and shattered pumpkins. She spread her wings as she surged over the two grinning ponies and out through the open window, flying free into the chill night air. Fluttershy's wings ate up the night sky as they never had before.
I don't
trailing
think she's
slowly
going to
from a
make
sea of
it.
smoldering feathers as she left her house far
Oh, please
behind.
God, tell me she's going to make
The
it.
cottage glowed from the inside,
At least a little
just
bit.
like a jack-o'-lantern, as the fire spread through its timbers. Even so,
Oh, so her
she
house
could have
basically
sworn
burned.
She still heard
Oh,
the laughter of hungry
God.
mouths turning back to their feast. She
What the
flew
fuck?
blindly for a time.
What the fuck?
stars
Oh,
of
God, that
no
sounds
use
gross.
and lighting the thick fog. She had to hold
No!
tight. She couldn't handle something like
That's
this on
rough.
her own. No pony could. She darted through the mist, doing her best to make her way to the home of the one pony she thought might be able to help. As she neared the library, the fog only seemed to grow thicker. The town was
Oh,
silent
God.
and still, an effect of dense
No,
fog
Fluttershy, no!
because every pony was gone. Fluttershy didn't know.
Oh god.
She knocked
oh god,
as loud as
oh
she
god,
dared
oh
on
god.
Twilight's door, her eyes closed tight in prayer and terror, and more than a little anxiety. When there was no response, she began to beat loudly against the door, her fear of being discovered dwarfed by the realization that she might truly be alone. That was when she heard the sound of giggling behind
Oh
her.
god, oh god,
She
oh god.
whirled, expecting one of those horrible monstrous ponies to be right behind her.
Oh
She
crap.
wasn't entirely wrong. The figure was tiny, no larger than a foal, and it still wore the remnants of a Nightmare Night costume.
That's not a costume.
The end of a pillowcase was held tight in
That's
its mouth.
so not.
Though the makeshift sack clearly held candy, there were other things that caused red stains to cover the otherwise white linen. Half the thing's face was missing. That didn't stop it from grinning wide as it lay eyes on Fluttershy. Fluttershy launched herself into the air without hesitation, rising high into the sky once more. For a moment she completely lost her bearings. Fortunately, it wasn't long before the mist started to melt away, letting Fluttershy see what had come of Ponyville. It was a nightmare brought to life.
Ironic.
Down below, the horrified Pegasus could see the twisted forms of more ponies like the ones that had been in her bedroom.
Oh
They
god!
moved among the tattered Nightmare
is a
Night
zombie
decorations.
apocalypse.
and
No.
candy. Some houses were burning bright as
Oh,
fires
fuck!
spread over thatched roofs, while other homes stood dark save for glowing jack-o'-lantern smiles.
Oh
The
no!
worst part were the bodies. So many tiny bodies still in their costumes. Some were dragging themselves around like the little creature Fluttershy met at Twilight's
Oh
door.
god!
Others painfully still. What was worse was she found clusters of them eating and laughing. The strange ponies were thickest near the center of town, with them spread in all directions. They ate as they went, parading through the streets
Oh,
by the light
God,
of
that's horrifying.
jack-o'-lanterns. Their laughter carried on the wind, as well as a childlike song. Nightmare Night, what a fright. Give us something sweet to bite. Fluttershy shivered
Oh, God.
uncontrollably.
Oh, God.
The
Oh,
shock
God. Oh,
of
God.
what she had been through,
Oh, God.
what she had now witnessed, was finally
No,
setting in.
this is so
Her
wrong!
arms felt as though they were about to give out. She needed
This is
to
so
land.
wrong. This is
Fluttershy
so
had no
very,
idea where
very
to go.
wrong.
No matter where she flew,
Makes me wonder what the
jerky
thumbnail of this is
stop-motion
gonna look
movements
like.
of these terrifying ponies greeted her.
Ah!
Or worse, the half-eaten remains of some pony Fluttershy once knew. Some pony she had talked to, or avoided talking to. Some pony she had never had the opportunity to get to know. This was worse than a nightmare. With no other choice, she fled for the cover of the Everfree Forest. Instinct told her to hide and hope that whatever was happening, some pony else could fix it. It wasn't until
Fix
she
it,
was
fix it,
shivering
fix
in the
it,
dark
fix it,
beneath
fix
the
it!
trees, her heart still thundering in her chest,
God, oh my god, oh my god, oh
she
my god.
realized she had a sweet taste in her mouth.
Oh.
Of all the odd things that had happened
Oh,
tonight,
God.
this might have been the oddest, though not the most horrible. Not once in the entire terrible escapade had Fluttershy eaten a single piece of candy.
What the fuck?
She had no way of explaining it,
That's
yet
not
the
good.
sweetness was in her mouth, making her stomach roil in displeasure.
Oh
The only
no.
thing she'd taken a bite of recently had been.
Oh
Fluttershy
no.
just knew she was going to be sick.
Oh god.
She ate a zombie pony.
Oh, that's so nasty.
Yeah. But anyways.
Please stop, Mr. No more!
Oh.
I can't take any more!
Subject
Oh,
has
that
expressed
poor
the desire
thing.
to cease for the day. Suspending this cycle while
Oh
the
my
testing chamber is
God.
closed and the subject is
Let's say
prepared
it's
for the next round.
Wooden, you sick bastard. You killed it here.
Not again! I'll be good! Please, I'll do whatever you want! Just stop making me eat for a little while!
Preparing subject for manual evacuation.
Not again! Oh, Mom! Dad! Anybody, please! Please help me! Make him stop! I can't bear the
My
pain!
god! What the f-
Experimentations.
Oh,
Regurgitation and defecation
honey!
complete. Continuing with notation while the test chamber is cleansed.
That sounded so
Batch 5, 3 through
wrong!
6.
What the fuck
Cocoa
is he
butter,
doing to
salt,
her?
sugar,
You sick
habanero pepper,
bastard!
and a dash of a warming spell. Subject's response: pained and gagging, begging for water. Describes flavor as like eating fire. Suggests a different type of pepper, a milder spell, or increasing the amount of cocoa butter in the next round of testing.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why are you doing this to me, mister? What did I ever do to you?
Batch 5337. Chocolate, cocoa butter, milk, and sugar. Layered over live
You
grasshopper
are a
with a
sick
variant of the
fucking
preservation
individual.
spell to maintain
Hey, at least this
freshness
is
and
not
technically
William
keep the
Afton.
insect
He
alive.
probably killed the kids
Subject's
regardless.
response, positive until informed what she had been eating. Result, profuse
So I think
vomiting.
with the afternoon, make it
Market confection as a
at
mystery
least
crunch,
quick.
or as a delicacy
This
to the
this is
aristocracy.
just sick, man. This is just fucking sick.
Batch 5338. Boiled sugar layered into a hard ball with the aid of a pressure spell.
What the
Subject's
fuck is
response,
wrong with
grew
this guy?
succulently
Jesus
upon said candy.
Christ!
When forced to chew for experimental purposes, some of the subject's teeth were broken.
Ugh.
Blood and
Jay, I
tooth chips
fucking
spat
wonder
from
why,
subject's
you
mouth
freak
along
of
with
nature.
Confection itself seemed unfazed. Suggestion: market candy as a jawbreaker, with
Jawbreaker.
warning about possible hazard. Supplementary note: subjects' teeth are deteriorating much quicker than previous subjects.
Well, gee, I
What are you
wonder
doing,
why.
Seth, you
sugar
freak?
content of remaining tests, or liquidation and acquirement of the next subject.
Liquidation.
Ow!
Liquidation? What are you talking about, mister? Please, when can I see my daddy? When can I go home? I'm sick of candy. I hate candy. I just want to go home and see my mama. I promise I
Oh,
won't tell
honey.
what you're doing here. What you did to me. Just let me go. My teeth hurt. My tongue throat bad. My stomach is killing me. If you won't let me go, at least feed me something other than candy.
Something other than candy.
Oh.
I may have just the thing.
Here comes the
nah,
sick.
nah,
Here
nah,
comes
nah,
the
nah.
sick
Liquidation.
thing.
Yes. And it might just
Oh,
be worth observing.
God.
5339. Enjoy, subject.
What is this? It tastes spoiled. I mean, thank you, mister. I'm really happy this isn't more candy, but...
Ow!
I'm only. Oh, she's about to find out.
Ow!
5339.
Nah,
Subject indicates that the meat is a sponge and is difficult to chew.
Daddy
We have to
doesn't
allow
blame
for
you,
further aging
girl.
to break down
God.
connective
He
tissues.
certainly doesn't blame
Application of
you.
heat might help with this, as well as the flavor. But
The
advise
poor
avoiding
girl,
this
the
until a
poor
method of
Billy.
disguising
What
stench of
the
cooking
fuck
pony
is
flesh
wrong
can be
with
devised.
this guy? Good God!
Pony flesh?
Ow!
Did you feed me?
Yes.
Subject's parental unit.
What?
What was left of
Oh,
him?
God!
Most of him is in the midden heat by now, but I thought I'd keep a few scraps to try aging techniques on his meat.
Oh,
It's chilly,
you
you say?
freak of
I'd hoped
fucking
it would be
nature.
fairly
What the
tender by now.
fuck?
Oh dear, retching again. I'll have to reactivate the cleansing spells all over again.
Why? Why would you do this to me? Daddy, no.
Oh my God!
We have many more tests to get through today, and your mouth is for eating, not cry. So please, do shut up.
You shut up.
Why don't you go? Seriously, go fuck yourself, you freak of fucking nature!
Well, that was
Jesus
basically that part.
Christ.
That was part 2, everyone. I will admit, revisiting
Oh.
this, yeah, it definitely sets the vibes.
God. Yeah,
So-
really. Good God.
So, what did you think of this episode?
Wow. Just wow.
I know, right?
This guy. This fucking guy. God, I cannot wait for him to die.
Yes, which I believe is coming next. I think.
Good. Freak.
But I will
Jesus
admit,
Christ.
looking at the art, I will say they still pretty much look good.
Oh hell yeah, that was amazing. And I'm baffled, I'm horrified, I'm shocked. Just Jesus fucking Christ, this guy's a freak.
Yeah. And honestly,
You, sir,
go
I
on.
hope you are rotting in hell for this.
Yes. I did not have a grandson to basically treat other ponies like this.
God, if his parents were, if his parents were alive, God, just imagine what they'd be thinking about this.
Well, he is called Lemon Drop.
Lemon Drop, go fuck yourself, you fantastical shit bomb.
Wait. I just thought of something.
Oh god. You dirty bitch.
definitely not a fun kind of villain. He definitely not like Voron. He's basically on
Oh
a
damn.
subpar with, let's say, like a Lance Shy.
Oh, honestly, I hate Lance more than I hate this guy, and that's saying a lot.
And
But I
not
still
Lance from
hate this
Balin, don't worry.
guy. No, we're not talking about that one. Not talking about Balan Wonderworld Lance. We're talking about a completely different one. But yeah,
Yeah.
in the hate meter, I'm gonna put him about 2 under Lance Shy, because honestly, fuck that guy.
Yeah. And as for Voron, well, I mean,
Candy, if you're watching this, we
don't
Jesus
blame
fucking
you for
Christ.
taking care of this guy.
In fact, we're grateful that you did, because God knows what would have happened if he managed to reproduce.
No, I don't think that'd be
Ugh.
possible.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That is fucking sick.
Yeah. It makes me wonder just how much more graphic are we gonna get in this? Because I know it gets graphic later on.
I'm almost afraid to know.
And
So what do we do now?
well, I think we can basically stop here. I don't want to basically continue on with this.
Yeah.
Besides, we'd
Yeah.
rather basically
So
save our sanity for a later point.
yeah, we're sorry that it took us so long to do this part. A
Yeah, a
lot
lot
of
of
things have
things
happened
happen and
on foot.
such, but we're back.
Yeah, and God have mercy on our souls about what's going to happen next.
Yeah, we'll basically decide as to when we'll be doing this. Until then, everyone, we hope you
Yeah,
enjoyed,
well,
and I'll figure out a way of coming up with a thumbnail.
yeah, so for now, like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more insane videos like this. Until next time, I'm RosePain16.
And Dragon1195, and we'll see you all later, and
We'll
most
see.
importantly, hope you liked something sweet afterwards.